Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is how I mix and apply my henna treatment. I love using henna in my hair. It has such amazing benefits. If you haven't checked out henna, you've never used henna, then make sure you do your research, okay? Because henna is amazing for hair. It acts really like a protein in your hair. So when I'm mixing, I use roughly I'm using the half cup here, but I would use about roughly, I'd say about a whole cup of henna. And the henna I use comes with a 9 herb mix. Okay, so it comes with things like bringraj, amla, shikakai, aloe vera. There's a whole lot of herbs in there, and I love to use this type of henna than just get everything and mix it. I have everything because before I didn't use this. I just used to use individual herbs and the henna, and I'll mix it all. But I love this because I don't have to mix any other powders into it. I just mix one powder and that's it. So what I'm doing here, I'm just adding water, and I say I have about a cup full of hot water there, and I'm just mixing it bit by bit. So I'm mixing bit by bit of the water because you want to make sure that your consistency is right. You don't want it to be too thick and you don't want it to be too thin. If it's too thin, it will just run everywhere on your face and your clothes, everywhere. And when it's too thick, it will just sit on top of your hair. So you want to try and get it in the middle as much as possible. So this is how I mix my henna, and I'm just adding hot water as much as I think I need. And then I go and add some oil. I'm adding castor oil, sweet almond oil, avocado oil, and then the last oil I add is extra virgin olive oil. And as you can see, I also added some honey. Honey is great for your hair, so yes, I always add honey to my DIYs. You want to make sure you give it a good mix so there's no lumps. I always get lumps in mine, but when I'm applying it, I make sure I smooth it down so I don't get bits in my hair after I'm all done. Okay, so just give it a good mix. You want to let it sit in a dark warm place. I would say I always put it in the oven when it's cool but it's dark. So put it in the oven for overnight. You can leave it for about 6 to 8 hours, and then when I'm ready to apply, I just add some conditioner. This is one of my favorite rinse out conditioners in the world. So I add it and I mix it in, and as you can see, I'm just putting my gloves on to apply the henna. Now I make sure I saturate my hair with this henna because I do have some gray hairs in the front of my hair, so I make sure that I saturate and get all those covered. Now, one thing I've seen a lot of people talk about is henna changing the texture. I've been using henna for a long while now, even since my relaxed days, and I have seen that henna does not change my hair texture. It does define it though. It does leave it much more defined than just using like a gel or something. I don't know, but for me, when I use gel, it's very defined, but by the time my washing goes up dried, it doesn't look as defined as it did when my hair was wet. So I feel like henna defines it a bit more, but it's never changed my texture since I went natural. So I think maybe if your hair was more curly, then there's a probability for it to change your texture. But if you're type 4, then perhaps you might not have your hair texture changed with henna. Now, the benefits of henna, which I will make sure I list at the info bar, so make sure you check it out, is that for me, the things I love about henna is that it thickens my hair so much. Now, I naturally have thick hair, but my hair is not as thick as it used to be. So henna really helps for my hair to look much thicker than it actually is now. So I love that. And then it helps with growth. And the most important thing henna does to your hair is strengthens it so much. It's basically like a protein treatment, but it's not protein, but it strengthens your hair so much. And that's one of my favorite things about henna. Okay, so all I'm doing now is just sectioning off and making sure that I get it everywhere on my hair. And the great thing about detangling before your henna treatment, if you saw my detangling with aloe vera juice, is that it makes it so much easier for the henna to go into your hair, and you can slightly finger detangle and it absorbs. I feel like it absorbs a bit more. Your hair absorbs a bit more of the henna because of the fact that your hair's already tangled. I find it so much difficult when I'm applying henna and my hair is not detangled. So once all is done, I'm just going to leave a plastic cap on, and then I just go to bed with my henna. Make sure that you're covered and you cover your pillow so that you don't get any stains. This time around, I think I got a few stains on my pillow, but it's fine. I'm gonna sort it out. So yes, I'm just cleaning all the bits of henna that I have on my face, and I'm going to go in with my saran wrap. I think you guys call it in America. We call it I forgot what we call it. But yes, I'm going in with my saran wrap and just wrapping my head basically, and then once that's done, I just go in with the scarf and I go to bed. Okay, so here's the final result of me rinsing. Well, I've actually rinsed out the henna now, and as you can see, my hair's more defined. I don't know, you guys probably haven't seen my hair with like a wash and go, but my hair looks more defined now, and it has no products in it at all. So that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.